All right. Now we're doing FreeCodeCamp, JavaScript algorithms and data structures, basic algorithm scripting, Falsy Bouncer. All right. So with this one, we're going to remove all falsy values from an array. We'll return a new array, and we're not going to mutate the original array. So we're going to leave this one as it is, right? So what we're going to do here, oh wait, let's go over what falsy values are again. So falsy values in JavaScript are false, null, zero, empty array, empty string, undefined, and nan. All right. So hint, we could try converting each value to a Boolean. We're not going to do that. What we're going to do is something a little bit cooler than that. All right. So first things first, we're going to make a result variable. We're going to say let result equal an empty array. That way we can push whatever's truthy into here. And then after that, we're going to do a for loop. We'll say for let I equals 0. While I is less than r dot length, we'll say I plus plus, right? So that's going to have us iterating through this right here. So what we want to do is a simple if statement. We'll say something like this. If, and we'll say if r at I equals true. But we already know that if r at I equals true, we don't even need the equals true. We could just say if r at I exists, right? If r at I exists, what we're going to do is say result dot push, and what we'll push is r at I because it exists, right? And then we'll just do return result. All right, so let's wrap this thing up in parentheses so we can check it. Come into the front of it and say not like that. Console.log. And you can see right here, 789. Anyway, so that works. Let's run the test. Looks good. And you know what? Believe it or not, as short as that is, and as good as this would be on antique, I don't know, I guess antique coding languages, on JavaScript, we've got quite a few, what are those things called? Built-in methods we can use. All right, so let's comment this out, and I'll show you one of them that we can use on this one. So let's comment it out like this, and we'll say something like this. Const bouncer equals r as the argument, and then we'll have the arrow like that. And we'll come down here, and we'll say r.filter, all right? And if you don't know about the filter method, because I don't think we've even gone over it yet, let's check it out over here. So the filter method of array instances creates a shallow copy of a portion of a given array, filtered down to just the elements from the given array that pass the test implemented by the provided function. All right. And here's this. It's a little bit more than what we want, but basically what we're going to do is we're going to have filter. We're going to do the array.filter, and we're going to have the callback function. And the callback function in our case will be like element as the argument, and then the arrow, and then we'll say element right here because we're just checking if it exists, right? So we'll say element right here, element as the argument, and then we have the arrow, and then we'll say element. It's the same as saying element equals true, which is the test. But why didn't it work? Hold on. Let's get rid of this equals true. Okay, well, actually, we don't even need equals true. If it's just element right here, we'll put 789 because element exists, because this doesn't exist, and this doesn't exist because they're both falsy. Correct? Yes. Let's run the test. Looks good, and submit it. All right. Now we're on to where do I belong? And we'll see you next time.